Welcome to World Tide News, where we navigate the powerful currents shaping our world. Today we report on a chilling warning from Al Jazeera on a potentially catastrophic conflict in Tigray and Eritrea. The headlines are an eerie echo of the final weeks before the 2020 war, a war that left 600,000 people dead and plunged millions into displacement. Analysts now fear a new conflict is imminent, involving not only Tigray and Ethiopia's federal government, but also Eritrea, with devastating consequences the region cannot endure. At the heart of this looming crisis are the broken promises of the 2022 Pretoria Peace Agreement, a recent coup within the TPLF, orchestrated by the faction aligned with its head, Debretsion Gebremichael, against the interim president, Getachew Reda, has shattered the fragile peace.
These two men used to be allies. They belong to the same political party. But now, the rivalry is threatening the fragile deal keeping peace in Ethiopia's Tigray region. So how did it come to this?
This was a direct challenge to Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's authority, and both sides are now trading insults and threats. The TPLF accuses Addis Ababa of failing to resettle the staggering 1.6 million displaced people, threatening to forcibly return them. The federal government, in turn, faults the TPLF for its failure to disarm, a key provision of the peace deal. But the most dangerous new development, the article stresses, is the deepening animosity between Ethiopia and Eritrea. Just a few years ago, Abiy Ahmed won the Nobel Peace Prize for ending the 20-year armistice between the two countries. Once allies against the TPLF, their relationship has soured since the peace deal, which Eritrea felt betrayed. The situation has spiraled further due to Abiy's alarming public statements about Ethiopia's existential need to access a seaport, a remark Asmara views as a direct threat of invasion.
ይሄን ያረግን ይያለን ግን እኛ ወደ ባህሩ እንዳንጠጋ የሚፈልጉ ኃይሎች አሉ። አንዳንዴ አሊያንስ ይፈጥራሉ። ኢትዮጵያ ወደ ባህር አጠገብ ዝር እንዳትል እናድርጋት ብለው አቅደው ግንባር ፈጥረው የሚሰሩ ደግሞ አሉ።
Why are some of the world's most powerful nations setting up military bases thousands of miles away from home, right here in East Africa? What's really at stake in the Horn of Africa? And why is Ethiopia, a landlocked country, suddenly talking about building a navy? To understand what's unfolding, you have to look beyond the headlines, into a region where land wars spill into the sea, and global powers are quietly scrambling for control. The Horn of Africa has never been just another patch of land on the map.
Ethiopian foreign policy declares that, if possible, the country should collaborate with all countries. It stipulates to cooperate and live together with all nations peacefully. It stresses on working with give and take principle. It is evident that we benefit from peace at large. We have made our national interests clearly, from 1 up to 3. We respect their national interests, require them to respect ours, and dwell on mutual collaboration. That is the balance of our.
Both nations are now engaged in a dangerous military build-up along their shared border, with Eritrea reportedly increasing conscription and Ethiopia sending military convoys. This escalating tension extends beyond the Horn of Africa, with potential to destabilize an already volatile region. Ethiopia's recent port deal with the self-declared state of Somaliland nearly triggered a war with Somalia. As tensions simmer, Eritrea has also been meeting with Somalia and Egypt, both of whom have their own grievances with Addis Ababa. Adding to the complexity are the Amhara militias, who remain a powerful and unpredictable force in disputed western Tigray, and whose removal could spark yet another conflict. Abiy is facing a growing crisis of legitimacy as regional leaders question his ability to enforce peace. The human cost is already mounting. As the saber-rattling continues, Tigrayans are once again gripped by fear. Al Jazeera reports that scores of people are fleeing the region, some risking deadly routes to escape the country altogether. Analysts are delivering an urgent plea for sanity to prevail, warning that it only takes one side to go rogue to ignite a new war that the region simply cannot survive. This is World Tide News. If you value staying informed about the forces shaping our world, please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next report. Thank you for watching.